How we doing today, folks? I'm Big Mike. This is BigMike Audits. And today's audit is going to be this Central Savings Bank. I'm going to stand here on the public sidewalk and point my camera in their direction for a while, see if these folks know, understand, and respect the right to take videos from public. The last bank that I was at called the cops on me. We'll see how these folks do. Yeah, how's it going? Not bad.
Following a map?
Huh?
Are you following a map?
No, I'm just taking video. Yep. See? South.
Yeah. I'm from around here.
What do you mean? I'm a Youper.
Russell Raymond?
Huh?
Russell Raymond.
Don't know him. Nope. I live more closer to Newberry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought maybe you're just taking pictures because you're a tourist.
Nope, not a tourist. I'm out exercising my right to free press right now.
Really?
Yep. Sometimes I'll go stand on the sidewalk, like in front of banks and stuff, and video.
Yeah.
And you have the lawful right to video on a sidewalk, anything you can see. Sometimes they'll call the cops on me, and then I get to test the cops and see if they know, understand, and respect my rights. And then I put them on video, and then I make a video out of it, and I put it on YouTube.
That's clever.
Yep, yep.
It really is.
Yeah, rights are like muscles. If you don't use them, you lose them.
That's true.
So I was down at the other bank down there, the State Savings Bank or whatever. They called the police on me this morning.
They did?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Same thing with your brain. If you don't use it, you lose
that's right. Yep.
it. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. So I was coming down here to video these guys for a while, see if they, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sometimes people come out and act a fool, and it makes for good content. Sometimes they just ignore you. Sometimes they just call the cops on you.
Yeah.
So.
Is this a real estate?
No, this is a bank.
Oh, bank?
Yeah, Central Savings Bank.
Yeah. I thought that closed down.
Is it closed?
I thought it was. Test the door and see.
Looks like somebody just came through the ATM. Somebody just came through the drive-through. See? I smell burgers. There's your hours, Monday, Friday, 9 to 4. Drive up hours, Monday, Thursday, 8:30 to 4. And then Friday, 8:30 to 5. Guess they have a drive up window that goes around the back. So you'd come in right here, and you would come in right there, and then you'd go around. ATM located behind building. Maybe this place is closed. Oh, no, there's somebody there. There's got to be somebody. You just can't see nothing. You just can't see nothing. That's the problem. Maybe I need my disguise. Yeah, that's the thing. I missed him, but there was somebody at the freaking window there. Dang it, I missed him. Literally out here looking at rocks. Literally looking at rocks. It's funny. I'm here videoing myself. You really don't even have to point your camera at them. You know what I mean? I can just walk around out here and vlog and video myself, and somebody will freak out. You know? There's someone right there. They're standing right here. You can see them right there. Yeah, right there. See them there? I wonder if they, I'm guessing they called. I wonder if they're going to show up. Oh, shit. Can you believe that? Literally doing a whole bunch of nothing. Not even really paying attention to them. Sitting here vlogging, talking to myself, talk to that old guy. I've spent more time videoing the ground and nothing than I have videoing this bank. Literally. I mean, like the crappiest camera work ever. Not even paying attention to them. You know what I mean? And they're rubbernecking, and it looks like they definitely called the police. And that dude drove by and gave me the bird, and I wish I'd have got that on video. See, and I was videoing myself. There, now I can video in both directions. Apparently I need to. Bam. You know what I mean? That's funny. There goes the police. I don't think they're gonna stop, truth be told. Maybe they'll go in and talk to him, I don't know. But he definitely just drove by. He didn't have no interest in stopping. So hopefully the old guy that flipped me off comes back by. I got a feeling he looked like the type of guy that can't help himself. He's gonna have to drive by and do it again. And that thing cruises. Hot dog. That old Glory there just flapping in the wind. Look at that. What a beautiful sight. Wearing a disguise. Now, we've been standing out here for 25, probably going on, let's see, what time is it? I guess we haven't been here that long, really. We've been here for at least a good 15 minutes. I did see somebody looking through the window there, and it looked like they were making a phone call. And then shortly after that, the police drove by again. I'm assuming they're not gonna stop. They probably got an education over the phone. I'd imagine I really don't have to hang out here much longer. But, you know, some bank, I guess what it is in the end is we taught the cops a lesson today. They're not going to fall for it twice. They fell for the first one. They're not going to fall for this one. And the bank here, this bank here, the Central Savings Bank, probably got an education over the phone, I'm willing to bet. So I'm gonna literally hang out for maybe 5 more minutes, and if nobody shows up within 5 more minutes, we'll get out of here. I don't know what that old lady's doing. I don't know if she knows what she's doing either. Sioux Tribe Police. Tribal Police. They ain't gonna stop me and my selfie stick. Boy, this bank doesn't get a lot of business. The other bank was getting all kinds of business. Maybe it's the time. It's 11:30. All right, we're done here. Central Savings Bank. Okay, we're done here. Central Savings Bank. They get a pass? I don't know. I think they called the cops, but I think they got an over-the-phone education. They did stay inside and mind their own business, so we'll give them credit for that. And well, here comes the police now. Yeah, like I said, I don't think they're going to stop. I'm 99% sure this bank called the cops. Like I said, I seen them in the window. And then the cops did a drive-by very shortly after. Now they're driving by again. Could it be coincidence? Yeah, I guess. But I'm 99% sure, even though they never came out and said anything to me, I seen them rubbernecking through the window. They called. But they did stay inside and mind their own business, so we'll give them credit for that. And we'll give St. Ignace Police credit for not coming to this one. They came to the first one, but they weren't coming to the second one. And with that, Big Mike is out. Peace.